Good evening, Adventure Crew, and welcome to Back to the Future. Welcome to Retro Adventure Wednesday. Welcome to what I hope will be a darn good time. So glad you could be here. Tonight, we're returning to Telltale's Back to the Future, and I couldn't be more excited. I had a lot of fun with the last episode of this. We're finally escaping 1931, I think, and I'm very pumped to see where things go from there. Great to see you all. Glad you could be here. Now, I know a lot of my haters have been saying, is this really a retro game if it was released in 2010? And the answer is anything that came out on the PS4 and back is a retro game. So anything that's not literally the current generation of computers or consoles is a retro game. So retro games start like in 2021 or so is my new designation. So no, I was having so much fun with this. I promoted it up from just a whenever stream to a special Retro Adventure Wednesday streaming opportunity. That's right, Average Crew. Nobody calls me chicken. I always thought, even as a kid, the idea that Marty could be provoked to just some really unwise ends thanks to being called a chicken felt like a little bit of a stretch. But, that's why we love this movie. It's great in a lot of ways. Hey, Stalker Wonder, good to see you. Jacobine, welcome in. Bronoplasty, glad you could join us, even if it's only for a little while. As always been, it's a pleasure. Hey, Fit. Oh, my goodness. Look at this crowd. This is fantastic. Average Goon, Seabed. Yeah, we're having a good time. We're having an exciting evening. I actually did my homework. I don't want to brag, but I did my homework before tonight's stream. I watched the Movies That Made Us on Netflix, their retrospective on the making of Back to the Future. And I have to tell you, the insights that were provided by the people associated with Back to the Future who were willing to sit down for a Netflix documentary, oh man, just blew me away. Did you get Robert Zemeckis? Absolutely not. Was Steven Spielberg there? Come on. Are you kidding? Was Michael J. Fox there? Nah, he couldn't make it. Was Tom Wilson, Biff, there? Crispin Glover? No chance. He's probably like in the Swiss Alps somewhere, high out of his mind on acid. He's not participating. It's just Bob Gale, the most available member of the Back to the Future production crew, and Claudia Wells, Jennifer Parker, for one movie, right? Like, she got recast in the next one. Oh no, there was no sticker sound. What's happening? No DeLorean music and no Raw theme. Oh no. What's happened? We didn't get stickers out. First of all, thank you for slapping that fit, but oh no, and no Retro Adventure theme either. What has happened? What's going on with my precious stream? I can fix this. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Speakers. Oh, the retro theme did play. Weird. No music during the DeLorean part. There should have been. Tell me if you hear this.
Great Scott!
Did we get a Great Scott there?
Great Scott!
Okay, we got Great Scott. Did we get here? Oh my goodness. Now I'm worried. Now we have some good, Back to the Future music. Okay. Weird. Okay, who knows what's going on? Hey, thank you so much, 3Becca. 27 months. That is unbelievable. Thank you for the support. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Sorry, Fit, that you didn't get the sound you deserved on that. I wish I had an easy way just to give a sticker away, but I don't think I do. But for now, I think we're ready to go. There we go, Ben. You've got it up and running. We've got a nice closet going on. So yeah, let's just jump into the game. And as I like to say around here, as you know, get busy. By the way, it's me, Decaf Jedi, BMX legend, and retro gamer. Again, retro games being anything that came out basically before today. And in this case, it's Telltale's Back to the Future. We're on episode 3. It is Citizen Brown is the name of the episode. We've traveled back to good old 1986, but things, believe this or not, gang, aren't quite how we left them. So let's see what kind of hijinks and shenanigans we can get up to. Drag my window around, and we'll go new game. Yeah, sure, show me the goals. So glad you can make it, Fit. We've been having fun with this one. Hopefully the recap here will get us all up to speed. Cheers. Oh, we love our VOD heads around here. We love those VOD heads. So yeah, we've come crashing back into 1986, but oops, Doc is now the dystopian leader of a surveillance state. Whoopsie. These things happen, though. Or of a decaf U-tub. That's what I call my hot tub streams. Decaf U-tub. Oops, all fascism. Yep, that's where we've ended up. All it took was Marty making Doc fall in love in the 1930s.
We've got everything under control.
Now he's a ding-dang fascist. Escape from the crashed time machine. Wait, Doc built a time machine? Have a DeLorean? Let's get the real version.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
Citizen Brown. That's Doc, all right, but what the heck's going on here? Don't worry, everybody. I'm okay. The billboard broke my fall.
Bip, bip.
What the hell?
Hey, could you give me a... Jennifer?
Oh no, she turned into a zombie. Then she disappeared. Yeah, I believe it's AJ Lacasio who's doing Marty's voice here, and it is a fantastic impression. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be getting out of the time machine. Eh?
This is the dumbest design ever.
That's really how the windows worked on a DeLorean? Oh my god.
Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean?
It's not a DeLorean.
Yes, no, I mean, sorta. You don't remember the DeLorean?
Well, I'll certainly remember it now. It's sticking out of the friggin' billboard.
Never mind that. Just give me a hand, okay?
I gotta say, I like Punk Jennifer.
So who you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer.
That actually was kind of funny. You've changed.
Jennifer, you look so... different.
That's the general idea of being a nonconformist.
That's not what I meant.
What are you getting at?
Your attitude is different.
What's with the attitude?
That's a great thing to
I'm
say to
not
a
having
woman.
This argument again.
We've argued about this before? I'm guessing you won the argument.
Women love input on their attitude, so good job, Marty.
What'd you do to your hair?
Helter skelter.
What?
It's the same hair dye I always use.
Oh, like Manic Panic.
What are you wearing, Jen? You look so...
Fed up? Keen eye you got there.
I was gonna say punk.
A whole world alien to the likes of you, dork.
Yeah, Dorcas
Never
Malorcas.
mind, I gotta get out of this car.
Good idea.
Oh man, what's the date?
What? That's something I should be asking you. You've probably wrecked your head.
Just, what's the date, Jennifer?
It's the 15th,
The year!
1986. Duh.
Oh man, this can't be happening.
I think it's June. The rest of the game's been June. If it's June 15th, this is my birthday, baby. I was busy turning 9 years old back in 1986 while all this was unfolding in Hill Valley.
What are you doing down there?
Not that you'd ever understand it, but I'm doing my part to support the arts in Hill Valley. Anyway, what's the technical term for attempting to jump your DeLorean through a billboard? Where did you even get a DeLorean? Is
Hey,
it
Tom,
stolen?
thank you.
That's a little complicated.
I bet.
Can you help me down?
Why don't you just jump?
I'll break my neck.
And
Man, she really is a nonconformist.
You got any rope you can toss me?
all I have is this rusty wrench thing I found in the dirt.
Tire iron. I think that'll do. Toss it here.
Oh, back off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit. What do you give me for it?
Yeah.
May I please have the tire iron?
The tire who?
The big metal thing you're holding.
Oh, right.
Dingle Hopper,
As
that's
soon as
right.
you offer up a decent trade.
Who's it, the what's it?
Jennifer, please, this is serious.
This tire thing really has some value to you, huh?
At the moment, yes.
Then it better be a pretty good trade.
All right, let me think this through.
Don't strain your brain, Geekzilla.
Yeah, this does have some big adventure game vibes. Hey, was she like a photo you used to be in?
Jennifer! This is all I got.
Is there anything in it? Give it here.
Ah, she's a real booze hound. She likes the boozo hall.
Ugh, it smells like armpits and booze. Irving Kid Tannen, the gangster? Where the hell did you get
It's
this?
a long story. Can I just have the tire iron now?
Heads up.
Thanks.
Wow. That's impressive on both
Great.
fronts.
Now what? Oops.
Marty, now the
Oh?
time stream's going to get in there when you're time traveling. You're going to flood your cockpit with time stream.
Well, your dorkness, my debt to society is paid.
See, Ben, this is a great point. The theme of alcoholism throughout Back to the Future is definitely there. It's basically, any change is the past. Like some of the things that teeter in the balance. Headlines in newspapers and whether or not you become an alcoholic in the years following. So, yeah.
As for you, good luck with your car. Way to stick it to Big Brother. Just don't expect your sudden cry for attention to change anything between us, dig?
Doesn't change what? Look, Jennifer, I think there are some things we need to talk about. Hey, maybe you can give me a lift into town.
Oh, sure, Martin. Climb on in.
Jennifer,
Yeah?
I
wait!
told you, we're through, McFly. I'll never dig such a square again.
My own girlfriend thinks I'm a square?
Oh, man, there's nothing
Jesus,
worse.
could this get any worse?
I like the game's commitment to the salty language of the original. Yeah, especially if it's Biff doing the buffing. That'll buff right out if Biff does the buffing.
Doc, I could really use your help right about now.
Relax. We've got everything under control.
I feel like this is one of those games, like a lot of Telltale games, that takes a few episodes to really hit its stride. And by this point, they're sort of figuring out the vibe.
At least one of the hover wheels work.
Oh yeah, this this Jennifer would have been a huge crush for me as well. Regular Jennifer, I mean, if I'm being honest, probably also, but...
I don't really feel qualified to repair a nuclear reactor. Maybe it's still under warranty. Well, I guess technically it's way under warranty.
Yeah, I mean, what's great is by this episode you start to see things like that camera angle through the billboard. No chance they would have tried something so ambitious in the first couple episodes, but now, yeah, they're getting into it. They're making it work. I'm performing.
Real subtle, Marty.
I'm performing community service for vandalism. That's pretty good, actually. Hill Valley Southgate. Good, there's something I need from the wreck DeLorean.
Dead. May 15th, 1986.
Ah, it's May.
The date's right, but...
It's not my birthday after all. Boogers.
That's not good.
Okay, that's 1 point off of this game's score. When we get to the Decaf Jedi score at the end, it's going to be a big downgrade.
12 volts. Wait, this is the car battery? It must have been installed in 2015 with the Mr. Fusion. Still has plenty of juice.
So that juicy battery. Om nom nom. Do that juicy battery. Squawk box. I want to talk to the squawk box.
Check. Sibilance.
Who is this? Stop messing with the intercom.
Oh, hi. Can you buzz me in?
Visitors must check in at the north gate.
Oh, North Gate? I'm not walking clear around Hill Valley. There's gotta be another way.
Sibilance. Okay, what's in our inventory? So I have the tire iron. Or as we'd say back where I'm from, tar iron. That would just be one strange guttural sound. Tarn. Tire iron would be tarn. Change the side and say Northgate. Now that's some adventure game logic.
There's the easy way and the hard way. And there's also the wrong way.
Maybe we'll use the tire iron on the
This
tire.
is the second time I've completely destroyed Doc's time machine. I just shouldn't be allowed to drive it anymore.
I mean, he's not wrong. Let's do this thing, Marty. Still wheel. Oh, I see what we're going to do. We're going to hook the battery up to the wheel.
Okay,
now we
good.
got a
This could be
unicycle,
useful.
baby.
Now think, Marty, think.
We have a motorized unicycle.
Now that it's off the car, it looks like the power cables for the hover system have disconnected.
Oh, am I going to hover into the... Oh, man. I love this puzzle.
Let's see here. Red to positive, black to negative. Whoa!
Oh, that's good. Yes. Take me over to that Windows 98 background, please.
Far out. Okay, Doc, let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time.
It's on. It's on, baby. Oh, sweet. It's the town
Okay,
square.
Marty, nothing to be afraid of. It's just an alternate Hill Valley that's turned my girlfriend into a punk rock vandal. That doesn't mean it's full of post-apocalyptic biker gangs run by armies of Biff clones. Just take a deep breath and remember, we gotta find Doc.
I like this golf cart future. The Citizen Plus. Hill Valley Bureau of Discipline. Yeah. This is great. Soup mode. Yeah, Hill Valley may be a sovereign nation state now. I'd like to know more. Maybe it's like that time that the government just blew up all of the bridges going into Gotham City. And they were just like, okay, Gotham, take care of your own problems. Let the Penguin have half the town. Maybe that's what we have going on here.
It's so
Hey, G-Bot.
clean.
Good morning, citizen.
Good morning to you too, citizen.
Marty doesn't know what to think.
What's going on here, Doc?
This is starting to look like the bad kind of fascism. I like that Doc's logo looks like the flux
Jeez,
capacitor.
my
That's
Hill Valley
very good.
Never looked this good.
Watch where you're going, citizen.
Sorry.
Marty's tentatively
Mr.
pro-fascism.
Parker.
That's Officer Parker to you, Martin. Now what's with the outfit? It's Thursday.
Yeah?
Polo shirt Thursday. You're out of uniform. That's a violation of Civic Ordinance 9EEE. And you're not wearing an ID, in direct violation of Ordinance WB 714. What are you up to, citizen?
Polo shirt.
Are you on the pot, citizen? Put your arms up. Spread
Yeah, are
your
you on the
legs.
pot?
What are you doing?
Quiet. Hold still. Nothing. What's your deal today, McFly?
Gang, do we think cool teenager Marty McFly smokes the pot? Ones in the chat if yes, twos if no. Does he 420 blaze it? Ones if yes, twos if no.
Have you seen Jennifer?
What's it to you? I thought she broke up with you.
Yeah, well, I need to talk to her about that.
Good luck finding her. I usually don't see her unless she's racking up demerits for her art.
When are you a cop? Yeah.
Since when are you a cop? I thought you were a shoe salesman.
Are you on something? I've always been a cop, just like my pa.
Great, I've turned my girlfriend's dad into a cop. Hey, what's with the pat down? What do you think, I'm packing heat?
Heat, contraband,
Contraband?
you know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus
Bubblegum
peanuts.
is illegal?
Come on, McFly. You're
Hey, unpopular maybe, I don't know. Snack opinion? Circus peanuts should be illegal. Now, I'm not talking about like actual like dry roasted peanuts. I mean those orange sugar fluff monstrosities.
smart enough to know that ignorance of the Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse.
Bet you love them. Yeah, the peep like peanuts.
Can you tell me where I can find Doc, Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day?
At work?
That's right, working at the courthouse.
I love the Einsteins flanking the clock on the courthouse. All right, see you
I gotta
later,
finish my beat.
Dingleberry.
You gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
Explore this brave New Hill Valley. Find Doc.
Oh, wait, citizen. Are you about to throw something away? Make sure you use the correct receptacle. Hill Valley takes pride in its diverse waste management system.
Oh.
What is the aluminum content of that can? Make sure it goes into the correct blue receptacle. Is that green, clear, or amber glass? It makes a difference.
This is the
Remember
future
that
liberals
all
want.
Consumable wrapping is tagged with a microchip to help us automatically police litter.
Oh man. So I mixed a drink for myself tonight, and Jess of like 30 minutes ago did the extra special treat of leaving Jess of the here and now 2 cherries in the drink. It's like when you mix your own drink, you put cherry in it. It's like you're saying, future me, I've got a little treat for you down the road if you just wait and hold on, it's coming for you. Cherry.
What's the problem, citizen?
Oops, wrong number.
Yeah, past Jess is the best.
Having fun, kid?
Ah, who said that?
Attempting to destroy public landmarks is a violation of C-64.
C-64?
I wasn't trying to destroy it.
Take your demerit.
Yeah, you see, now looking back, I wish I'd made 3 cherries in there. Yeah, I bet all the codes are probably nerd references, right? I didn't get the other ones, but it would track. Self-tour.
First Citizen Brown, the mind head of Hill Valley.
The mind
a man
head.
of infinite wisdom and awe-inspiring imagination. Emmett Brown had been raised by a family legacy steeped in law, but hadn't set his sights on his destiny until he single-handedly thwarted the nefarious gangster Irving Kid Tannen and his bootlegging syndicate.
Wow, look at
After
that.
this heroic event, immortalized by the grand statue on the courthouse lawn, First Citizen Brown devoted his life to civil and social engineering, using
Wow.
Hill Valley as a prototype for tomorrow's cities today.
Thanks, Herbert Spencer. That's a deep sociology cut.
Citizen Plus. Citizen Plus.
Citizen Line by L'Oreal.
Look around yourself, breathe in the fresh air, enjoy the immaculate scenery and architecture. You are standing among the denizens of the most sociologically advanced city in the world. Hill Valley, a perfect place to live. Let's take a moment to look up at the city's centerpiece,
Yes.
the courthouse, with its ornate clock tower. Look closely. Do you see a silhouette behind the clock?
6:30. It looks like the guy on the clock has a real big donk.
That's our beloved first citizen, Emmett L. Brown, toiling away on new ideas to make Hill Valley the city of tomorrow, today.
Yeah, that extends from his belly button region. As they do, to the best of my knowledge. As I understand it. Ah, it goes ding dong. There you go.
Since when?
Oh wait, we already heard all this. Blah 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 blah.
No.
Blah, blah,
That's
blah,
right.
blah, blah, blah. Adventure game, adventure game, adventure game.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Cops are usually cool with
Nothing,
stuff
I'm
like
just
that.
standing
That's
here.
weird.
Loitering, huh?
What is this?
It's a demerit. No loitering. So get a move on, citizen.
You gotta be kidding.
Whoa. Anything good in the bin? What you got in the bin?
Step
What's in
away
the bin?
from the decycling bin, citizen.
Decycling?
Final resting place for all contraband within Hill Valley, the decycling bin ensures that socially toxic items will never find their way back into the hands of the general public in any way, shape, or form.
Where all
Decycling's
the
pretty
cool
great.
Stuff goes to die.
If by cool you mean dangerous, then yes.
That's right, Ricky. That is a crime, loitering. Let's see. So we stack O demerits. Oh, that has some big Monkey Island energy.
It says to keep this printout for my records.
Hey! Agent Cooper, thank you so much. I appreciate the sub. 11 months. Fantastic. How's that possible? Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody.
Hill Valley Courthouse.
It's been too long.
I need to see Doc, or
I get it.
Citizen Brown.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but...
Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Citizen Brown's a very busy man.
That voice sounds familiar.
Yeah, who could it be? Who could it be now? Biff.
Biff?
You suck now.
Doc? Doc, wait! I need to talk to you.
Aw, beans.
You are standing in front of the Hill Valley Courthouse. The original courthouse was built in 1885.
Checks out.
20 years after Hill Valley's incorporation into the state of California.
The Einstein statues are amazing.
The courthouse holds the seat of the local government. It also has been used as a shelter during the recovery period following the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Most of Hill Valley's community is a result of displaced San Franciscans planting roots after that dreadful disaster. In 1976, the downtown renovation project saw the first major additions made to the courthouse since its original construction. The courthouse was expanded with an additional 128 offices
Got
in
it,
the
got
new
it.
flanking wings, and a new mayoral office added to the original clock tower space. Look closely, and you can still see some of the original courthouse's details preserved in the new international-inspired facade.
Facade, eh?
Ministry of Tourism. I can't see why people would want a vacation here. The Conformist. Hairstylists always have such clever names, just like coffee shops.
That's actually a really good. That's a great name for a hair salon, a dystopian future like this. That's a good joke. Like, that, yeah, that gets joke of the night, I have a feeling. That's right up my alley. They know what they're doing there.
E. Brown Industries, established
I'm the
in
audience for that joke.
1945, is the technological enterprise that makes Hill Valley what it is today. Whether it is electric cars running off the city power grid or motion sensing fence deployment,
Wow.
the radical civil innovations under development at E. Brown Industries are changing the ways cities operate. Efficient pedestrian travel, vigilant citizen monitoring, and
Space-age technologies.
that preserve the clean and modern appearance of the city. All these amazing advancements are not only making Hill Valley a wonder of the modern civilization. E. Brown Industries also exports its ideas and technology to cities around the world. One such city is Singapore, soon to be recognized as our
Not Singapore.
international sister city.
And Rapture. You know, I haven't played Beneath a Still Sky. It's something that I keep meaning to get around to someday.
E. Brown Industries. That's hopeful. Citizen Reading Room. I guess there's one in every town.
Where's the reading room in your town?
Stemley's Staycations. The heck is a staycation? All Citizens Bank. I don't like the overuse of the word citizen in this timeline.
It's a really good point, Marty. You're right to be suspicious. It's like when people say the word patriot too much. It gets real upsetting real fast. We have a cool local bookshop called A Room of One's Own. That is a good name. Hey, Biff.
Biff?
Hey, you're George and Lorraine's youngest. Martin, right?
What? You don't know me?
Only by reputation. Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
Maybe. I mean, I'm not interested in the Citizen Plus program.
Listen, Biff, that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ha! Doc! That should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
Yeah, FaceTime hadn't been invented in 1986.
Citizen Brown's a busy guy. But fortunately, unfortunately, I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
You a butthead? No.
What can I say, Martin? I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble, what with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. Pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen Plus or bust.
Tell me about your sordid past.
Do you think I could get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
I'm trying to solve an adventure game puzzle. I need to look like a peasant, I need to smell like a peasant, and I need to be on fire with like a peasant if I want to go see Citizen Brown. So you're going to have to help me out here.
What is this Citizen Plus?
It's Citizen Brown's new re-education program, and I'm the first of Hill Valley's Citizen Plus. Pluses. Plus-I?
Floozies.
I want to know more about Citizen Plus.
And I just can't wait to tell you all about it. Did I mention the swell digital watch you get with the program?
You said you get some sort of watch.
Oh, it's a real classy deal. Just look at this state-of-the-art ticker. It's got all sorts of special modes programmed in. I still haven't figured out how to set the time, but I'm sure a smart guy like you could do it no problem.
That's a great question, Joy Bees. I don't know enough about it yet, but you know, I am a conformist in a lot of ways, so it's possible that, you know, if I didn't think this program was hurting too many innocent people, who knows? I could be right on board.
So what's the point of Citizen Plus?
Well, it may not be as noticeable for an upstanding citizen like yourself, but the hypnotherapy sessions help to tame the urges to break the rules.
Hey, Shark.
Whoa, hypnotherapy?
Well, sure, Martin. Why, it makes obedience automatic.
Oh, now that's starting to sound worse.
This is some kind of brainwashing?
That's a good way to think about it. Scrubbing all those nasty thoughts right out of your noggin.
Yeah.
It's voluntary, right?
Sure, for the pilot program, but eventually it'll be mandatory for everybody.
Mandatory? Are you nuts?
Nah, I used to be nuts. But now, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, I'm probably the sanest guy in Hill Valley.
I mean, you can't argue with the results, though. I mean, Biff seems lovely now. The program works. You just have to work the program.
What do you gotta do to be a Citizen Plus?
It starts with an application. They take a complete medical evaluation and give you a stack of contracts to fill out.
It sounds boring already.
But then you get an appointment with Citizen Brown in about 2 years.
2 years?
He's very busy keeping Hill Valley running. The only time he deviates from his schedule is when some Looney Tune is running around racking up demerits. Fortunately, that almost never happens.
Average Goon, this is a really good point. If we could turn into a Teen Wolf, this would be easy. We'd just hop in our van with Styles. We'd go over to see our girlfriend Boof, and you know, have this whole Citizen Brown thing taken care of. Boof. This is my girlfriend Boof.
Okay, let's stop talking about Citizen Plus right now.
Okay.
Turns out, I guess I remember more Teen Wolf than I thought I did.
Nice clothes. You lose a bet or something?
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone's wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
See, now I'm
Great.
back in. That sounds like my kind of place.
So you won't break any rules anymore?
Can't. The Citizen Plus treatment
Can't.
makes it
Quote.
physically impossible for me to break rules.
How so?
Now I get physically ill if I try to break a rule.
Bugsby Keaton would love this place.
How's your re-education holding up?
Still incapable and uninterested in breaking the rules.
Sure you aren't craving a beer?
I do kind of miss beer. On second thought, blah.
You used to be a real bruiser.
That's all behind me now.
So what? You wouldn't even defend yourself?
I don't know if I could, actually.
Punch him, Marty. Punch him.
Wuss.
Oh, you're just aching to
Wow.
find out, though. Don't torment me.
Oh, torment me. More adventure game characters should say that.
I can get used to this.
Please, Martin, don't make me angry.
All right, Biff. You're off the hook this time.
Man, now I feel bad for Biff.
So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past. But, all right, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
Hey, Snowy Pine, welcome in.
What kind of trouble did you get into with women? They weren't hookers?
No, nothing like that.
Well, Marty.
It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
Oh, sex in public. Got it.
Public displays of affection,
Oh,
Martin.
yeah, I guess so.
You know, necking and such.
That's illegal?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. New goal. Peer pressure Biff into relapsing. You're exactly right.
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the squirrels in the park. In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
Wow.
You don't sound very ashamed.
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed.
See, man, you're right. I mean, at least this dictatorship has good intentions, whereas Marty just seems to be causing problems.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name
Oh,
it.
no,
I
he
drank
even
it.
drank wine
Not only did
coolers?
I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley, too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that. But yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
Thanks. I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
Yeah, I mean, that would be like the Cobra Kai version of Back to the Future, right? Enjoy Bees. The twist with Biff being the hero and Marty the villain. I mean, while Marty's busy making his family better, and by better, I mean moving them into a higher income tax bracket, he basically ruins what Biff has going for him, which is a pretty decent life as a grade A a-hole. So, yeah.
I can get used to this.
Please, Martin, don't make me angry.
All right, Biff. You're off the hook this time. See you later, Biff.
Bye, Martin.
All right, new goal. Ruin Biff's life again. Re-ruin Biff's life.
What's Jen up to now?
I bet she's playing a bomb. Bet it's a bomb. She's about to set them up the bomb. So this town square is, I learned today while watching the Netflix documentary on the making of Back to the Future, is just the Universal Studios backlot. And it looks just like this. They had a shot of it. It's like, wow, even the gates and everything are exactly where they are in this game. So they got it right.
Soups and more. Wholesome soups, fresh vegetables, and soy-based imitation meats. Ugh. Good thing I'm not hungry.
Oh man, I had a terrific summer roll for lunch. Thai restaurant, some lovely tofu in it. Oh man, it was good stuff. Marty's worried about turning into a soy boy.
Oh, it's you, McFly.
Leech?
Hey, my
Leech.
bad. I should have wrote the sign in Latin, just so you'd understand.
What sign?
Outway to Unchley. Now eat it, Bay, and let me catch
A
some
DeLorean
Z's.
window. This soup counter does have a DeLorean window. Oh man. Soy dog samples, I'll take one.
Free soy dog samples. Take one. I guess they ran out.
And that sounds fantastic. TBH. Oakland Duck had dental surgery today, sentenced to protein shake. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope recovery goes smoothly for you. Welcome, man. Oh, I've had my share of dental surgeries through the years, and yeah, I've yet to have one I'd consider particularly fun, so you have all my sympathy.
Remember to keep your name badge on at all times. Not only does it make every citizen seem like your neighbor and friend, it grants you passage at the 3 main city access points. Hill Valley is the country's first fully incorporated gated city. In 1966, Hill Valley petitioned for a special regional exemption from state legislation. Using a tax and property law loophole, the city of Hill Valley managed to consolidate itself into a gated community with special allowances for business and residential zoning. To date, we are the safest and most self-sustaining city in the United States.
Well, there you go. You know, lately, this is a real bummer. I have been having, like, for the past 3 or 4 nights, every night I've been having teeth falling out dreams. And they are the absolute worst. I don't know if anyone else here suffers from losing your teeth dreams, but oh wow, they are an unpleasant dream to have. And I just keep having them. And those of you who are longtime listeners and know all the deep Jess lore know that I have quite a reality of losing my teeth for realsy. I've had my front teeth knocked out 4 or 5 times now before I got these fake boys that I'm rocking now. Just every few years, I like to bust my teeth straight out of my
Jennifer
head.
can help me out.
And occasionally, I got them crammed back in successfully. Other times, that didn't happen. But, yeah. Oh man, Jennifer's so cool now.
Jennifer! Jen!
Jennifer's a Jet Set Radio character.
You got a problem?
She's tagging that wall, as we say in the graffiti community. This is like Mark Echo's Getting Up. Does anyone remember that game? Mark Echo's Getting Up. It's the second most famous graffiti game. It's Mark Echo's Getting Up.
What's the deal, Jennifer? You left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
Is every woman's face pretty much the same in this game? I mean, that reflects the movie. You know, Marty's mom looked a whole lot like that woman he tried to sleep with back in 1955. So, I mean, they've always had similar looking women in the movies.
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me. Unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
Thank you, Agent Cooper. I don't know where that came from in my brain.
Do you know where I could score some forbidden materials?
Soy mud.
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
I mean, yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me. Next topic.
I like that Marty doesn't like that he's a square in this reality.
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
Well, C-Bid, he did do the nasty and the pasty.
What do you know about harboring dangerous animals?
So you met my new boyfriend.
Ah, got his
Oh,
ass.
lighten up.
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Hey, Grayson, welcome in. Good to see you. Let me degauss the stream. Try to get things, with all this sort of timeline altering. See if we can get things back to good old 1986. Alright, I pushed the button and nothing happened. It's been one of those nights. Let's see if I can do this manually. Alright, I'm just going to have to concentrate really hard. I can do this. There we go. Alright. Woo! There we go. Thank you, Grayson. Good to see you. Yeah, this is an X-ray kissing
That's
game.
what? Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
On second thought, maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
Go ahead, corrupt me. You kicked out Biff lately? Because he is looking good.
Did you get a load of Biff Tannen back there? He's so...
Calm.
Yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
Haha, got him.
So, Jennifer.
Uh-huh.
What do you think of me?
I don't.
Get ricked.
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
Simple as that.
Sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
Wow.
Look, I don't know what you got against me in this timeline, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit.
Oh, so Marty's
like
a brown
this.
shirt.
Oh,
Got it.
Barf?
Used to be popular. I say this all the time.
Seriously, what have you got against me? I'm kind of popular, right?
Very popular. Among a certain crowd.
Oh,
What
wow.
crowd?
Dorks.
Oh, man. That hits too close to home.
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just
Their
because I let you
density.
tag along to a couple of concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student?
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
I could be into guys, too.
You going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry,
Wow.
Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
Big incel energy coming off of Marty here.
Leech and the Whoosh Bags. Never heard of him.
Whoosh
No,
bags.
you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz.
Smooth jazz. I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline.
Get wrecked, Jazz.
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a
Ooh.
watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Well, I have no
All right
idea
here
what
on
I'm supposed to be
TV, And the
doing.
radio, and the newspapers, and the PA systems all over town. They want everybody to enroll. And they say it'll make us all happy and well-adjusted. Which is why I'm gonna stay clear of it.
Yeah, who wants to be happy and well adjusted?
Citizen Brown is a really great guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this crazy police state wasn't his idea. It'll all get undone once I have a good talk with him.
You know, I almost feel sorry for you.
I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Brown.
It won't be long before I see Citizen Brown.
Hey, can I come with you?
You want to see Citizen Brown too?
Yeah. Maybe he can give me a heart when he gives you a brain.
Wow,
Couldn't hurt to ask.
I anticipated the joke.
Marty McFly a dork? It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
I tell him that to Dr. Doom.
My mom and dad,
What about them?
Also
Would you say
dwarves.
they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Man, this version of Jennifer's so much cooler.
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked.
Lockbox. Hey, Jennifer, you want to see a picture you used to be in?
This notebook contains all of Doc's notes concerning the time machine. It certainly convinces me of Doc's genius. I've also traveled through time with him. Yeah, there's that too.
I mean, Marty is allegedly the first cool person in his family, right?
That
He's a
junk looks awfully
first-generation
familiar.
cool person.
50 years familiar. I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Come on, it's a plank in an adventure game. You'll find something to do with it. Plank.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Why? Why? You don't know why yet. I mean, this should be a wake-up call for Marty, but he's too dense to see it. You were never cool, Marty. Yeah, I did that.
What is it now?
Are you going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
Well, that's
Paint's
the only
Ah!
dialogue option, so... Not sure what the game would like me to do. Oh, I want to see something telling, maybe? Uh-huh.
Look out, son!
Lorraine? Oh, she looks great.
Mom?
Electric car. Yeah, that'll be the day. Wonder if those just burst into flames randomly.
Mom? Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honk?
Look at that amazing
Mom,
character
can't be
model.
you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't...
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping?
Women do be shopping.
Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again.
Oh, no.
For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right. What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed
This
to
is
be
powered
driving
by
around in
Hubris.
last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley.
Hey, RJ.
Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets you. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I could go for this world with no public displays of affection.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
And Marty loves his precious truck. His symbol of capitalism. Apparently, Crispin Glover was really upset about the truck at the end of Back to the Future 1. He felt like it really drove home the wrong moral, that Marty was content because now his family had moved up a tax bracket or two. and not that they discovered like the true meaning of love or anything like that. But also, Crispin Glover sounds like he is a handful. Yeah, really, Marty's the only thing ruining this timeline. You're exactly right, Seabed.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom.
Ah! Dad, try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Good morning, Mr.
Man, Crispin Glover's performance in Back to the Future, though, is just so ding-dang good.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Citizen.
So weird
I
at
saw
every
Mom
turn.
downtown.
Whoa.
She told me to give this to you.
Never saw it vibrate like that.
Say, what gives around here?
You know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Yeah, like a creep.
Interesting. What do you mean interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue.
Were those
in the
floppy
park.
disks over there?
Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Back to the Future is about traveling back in time when you can impersonate Darth Vader without incurring copyright infringement. That's exactly right. Hey, Metalli. According to the Netflix documentary, like, the title, apparently the studio one, was like Spaceman from Pluto or something ridiculous like that. They were confused by the concept of Back to the Future. Mom's a boozer?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? Are you saying Mom's a drunk?
Whoa, this is heavy. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very oddly.
Hey, thank you,
almost
Metalli.
as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
Yeah.
What were you hiding when I came in
Wow.
just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18
Oh, he's a
soon.
dirty bird.
Tell me what?
He's a dirty
Hill
bird.
Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But...
What?
Confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning.
Oh, wow.
You're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my Harry.
Well, you
Harry
get the
what?
idea.
Harry what?
Sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service.
Wow.
How could he see those videos and not do anything
What a
about
little
it?
lackey.
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, I don't know about
sure,
that.
He might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
All right, Marty. You're in the present. You can safely snap your father's neck, take the tapes. Once you go back and change the past, this version of him will be erased, or rather his corpse will, and be replaced with your now living dad. There are no consequences to killing anyone in this timeline. Just do it. You'll be fine.
It's about Mom. She's thinking about signing up for the Citizen
No
Plus
consequences.
program.
Is she now?
You're not going to let her go through with it, are you?
Well, from what I hear, it's a fairly drastic procedure which completely reshapes the subject's personality. On the other hand, if Citizen Brown recommends it, it's gotta be a good thing.
How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
Mm-hmm. Can't she just back off and maybe not be a giant asshole?
Don't you think Mom would be a little more relaxed if you gave her just a little bit of space?
Now, there's a fine suggestion. What would Hill Valley be like if people gave each other space?
Hey, we have a space emote. Space emotes in the chat.
Why, we'd all be tempted to follow our own impulses, and there's no telling where that might lead. Something on your mind?
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Have you ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service and maybe let me shake his hand.
A Laurel and hearty handshake. That's all he asks for.
David and Linda.
Have you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill Valley.
What can you tell me about Edna?
Mrs. Citizen Brown? Oh, she's a wonderful woman. People just think of her as this sweet, self-effacing grandmotherly type.
Edna? Are we talking about the same?
But really, she's just as involved in running the town as her husband is.
As I suspected, a woman is at fault. I knew it.
Have you seen Biff lately?
Not since he went to the reconditioning center. Is he back among the living?
Depends on what you mean by living.
You know, some people say there's a woman to blame, but I know it's Doc Brown's fault.
He's really different from the way I remember him.
Lucky dog. In a way, it isn't fair that Hill Valley's biggest scofflaw should be the first to receive the benefits of the new Citizens Plus program. But I know I shouldn't be jealous. Something on your mind?
It's about me.
I'm all ears.
What am I like?
Well, from certain things I've heard, I get the idea that people in this town regard Marty McFly as a...
As a what?
A nerd.
They said that?
In so many words.
Just because a boy studies hard and gets straight A's and respects the rules and doesn't party or drink or stay out late and is perhaps a bit socially inept and obsessed with personal hygiene and prefers his rubber band collection
Stop. I really don't want to hear anymore.
I'm proud of you, son.
Well, that's a great line read. Some good Crispin Glover energy brought there by their sound-alike.
Is there anywhere you expect me to be, like, right now?
Well, I did expect you to be up at the lake until tomorrow with that Math-O-Magic competition, so I guess your time is pretty much your own right now.
Wow.
I'm trying to understand why Jennifer broke up with me in this time. Recent past.
This recent past.
Are you still mooning over that girl? Forget her! She's bad news. Why, my surveillance cameras have caught her doing things that... that are completely against the Hill Valley Code.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to know.
Kissing boys, sitting with boys in cars. I've kept quiet about it for her father's sake, but believe me, you're well rid of her.
Sitting in cars with boys.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
Troubling.
So about you and your, work.
Shoot.
How did you get like
You
this?
seem to be really into this spying business.
It's not spying, son. It's cinema verite. These
Verite.
candid moments of Hill Valley's residents will eventually be compiled and edited into the documentaries and promotional materials that advertise our way of life to the rest of the world. True,
What does that look
you
like,
can
though?
argue that I've taken things to extremes, but I still get up to take my meals and, of course, to use the facilities.
He hasn't moved into the diaper phase yet.
You're supposed to be, I mean, wouldn't you rather spend your time writing, say, science fiction novels?
Science fiction. I did mess around with it once, but that was before Citizen Brown made it illegal.
Science fiction's illegal?
Sci-fi promotes an unhealthy obsession with the fantastic and impossible, and it encourages the idea that there might be better societies than Hill Valley, which is subversive nonsense, of course.
Okay, I like the idea of a sci-fi story where the dystopian leader bans science fiction because of its potential transformative element. That's really good.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
How exactly does this setup work?
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras.
Okay, now
all of
snap
which
his
are
neck.
strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see. So, if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
Doc Brown banned science fiction because the people who make it are too clever and handsome. That's probably exactly the problem. We don't still have the chloroform, which is really a disappointment.
Hill Valley has a lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
Did you ever harbor a dangerous animal?
Aha! Couldn't if I wanted to. They've all been banned. But I did catch something very interesting on one of my monitors yesterday. Which one was it? Oh, yes!
Uh-oh.
Does that look like a stray dog to you? Whatever it is, Edna's Animal Patrol will make short work of it.
I like how that sounds.
Did you ever harbor a If I got caught with a contraband item, I'd get in a lot of trouble, right?
You certainly would. You could be facing up to 1,000 demerits, depending on the
Wow.
item. But of course, you wouldn't be caught dead with anything illegal. It's your mother I'm worried about.
But like, if I had a nuclear bomb, that would still just top out at 1,000 demerits. Good to know.
Public kissing is illegal, right?
Ah, the old PDA law. Indeed it is. And what's more, violation carries a hefty load of demerits. But you know, it's a law people break with surprising regularity. Why, I could show you videotaped evidence.
How exactly do people get other people to break it?
On second thought, perhaps I shouldn't show you the videotaped evidence.
Okay.
Something on your mind?
What's the deal with the house, Dad?
I don't know how to tell you this, son, but while you were away at your mathemagic competition, our house got slapped with a CZ36 violation.
Oh,
What?
no.
I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Wait a minute, we can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until they send in the cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
Thank goodness they let me move my office out here into the garage.
Thank goodness we didn't have to create an interior for that house.
So, when is this dust mite problem gonna be solved so I can get to all my stuff?
Well, the cleanup crew said they'd probably get around to it by tonight, but they're kind of backed up, so I wouldn't expect them until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Where am I supposed to sleep?
I got it all covered, son. We're gonna camp out back just like we did when you were little.
Okay, this timeline is officially a nightmare.
All right. Great talk.
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
a demerit? Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Ah, dunk.
Come on, Dad, I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because music is good for you. It improves your mental performance.
Then take up the piccolo. Leave the electric guitar to the rebels and malcontents.
A society that bans rock and roll is no society that Grayson wants to live in. I know you have your rebel rock and roll image. You're like a real Billy Joel kind of guy who just loves that classic rock. And yeah, they take that away. That's the last straw.
A certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further. Oh, go ahead,
Whoa.
son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey, I hear you got demerits, Nathan. Good on you, I'd say. Sure. Never tried
Oh no,
to
he's
less than a
continuing to vibrate in his seat. Yes, floppy
Greetings,
disks.
programs. Brock 2.0. Anatomical constructs for sciences of all sorts.
LeBrock 2.0, the second weird science reference that's shown up in this game that really makes me wish Telltale had made a weird science game.
It's boring.
Another day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live. That wasn't a note of irony in your voice, was it, citizen? Irony? What's that, officer?
Where is Lorraine's secret stash, as they've called it? Yeah, Telltale Weird Science would have been really good.
Attention, citizens! This domicile is in violation of Civic Ordinance CZ-36 and has been placed in protective quarantine until corrective measures can be taken. Please back away from the house and have a nice day.
What the hell?
Don't violate the perimeter, son.
Good morning,
You know, the bit where Bill Paxton is turned into like the awful gremlin creature in Weird Science upset me so badly as a kid. Lorraine might be hiding something. She might have if she had a little privacy. Ah. Taking a hint where I can get it. Okay, how's Marty get out of here? The most upsetting practical effects. Yeah. The ghost bikers are pretty good too. The mutant bikers are very good in that that movie. Yeah, I think we're supposed to think they're like Mad Max wasteland bikers. Hey, Lorraine. Quiche Lorraine!
Leave the statue alone.
All right.
Ah. He doesn't care about the demerits anymore. He's too far gone.
Mom?
Ooh, have you been watching the Willow show, Fit? And if so, where do you come down on the Willow series? This question's open to everyone.
Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping
wow.
it secret from me.
This is awful.
Mine to keep.
Dad, Mom, knock it off, you two.
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine
Oh no.
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're
Mom? Mom, look, I'm on your side. If you got himself.
Oh, look at you. You're such a sweet boy. I'm so glad you take after me rather than your father.
What, Lorraine? What?
Ugh! I can't live like this!
Dad, you're not helping.
Oh, but I disagree, Martin. It's important that I catch her in the act so I can get it on tape. Once it's on tape, I can show her that she has a problem.
That's ridiculous, Dad. You're acting like this is some kind of sting operation.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. There. What did you just hide? That was some sort of fruity liqueur.
It's a spray bottle of simple orange for the cleaning I'm trying to do!
Lorraine, I'm sorry. It's
So-
just that you're acting so cagey lately.
Cagey? Maybe I'm acting like I don't want to be spied on all the time.
Yeah.
Not all the time, Lorraine. I do sleep occasionally, you know.
So I tried to watch Willow, and actually my wife and I attempted again tonight to watch it. And we got to the episode like midway through the season where they used the song Crimson and Clover extensively. And yeah, the clashy style of it, finally, we just decided we were going to call it quits there and just not find out how it ended. We gave up on Willow, which we hardly ever give up on any show. I feel a little guilty about it. That block
Mom?
it.
Mom, please.
Yeah, Lorraine.
Okay.
Damn it, Dad.
What?
What happened? Mom?
Huh?
Okay.
Aha! Hey, it's
No!
Lorraine, don't ignore me. Lorraine!
You know, wow. Marty's dad is a mess.
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes.
There we go. I know I've told the story on stream before, but I met Warwick Davis a few years ago. It was really awesome. I was on a Disney cruise with my family, and we got to the theater for the first night, and I noticed sitting in front of me was someone who looked an awful lot like Warwick Davis. And as I continued to look in the row immediately in front of me, it was definitely Warwick Davis. And I was trying to figure out how I was going to like casually find a way to strike up a conversation with Warwick Davis, who was there with his family, and I didn't want to disturb him or create anything awful. And then the cruise director, like as they're welcoming everybody on board to the cruise and talking about the programming for the evening and everything, says, let's take a moment, everyone stand up and turn around and say hello to the people sitting around you, shake hands and get to know each other. And I was like, oh my God, the time has come. So I nearly leapt out of my skin and shook hands with Warwick Davis and said, I'm a huge fan of your work. I didn't tell him I had a Wicket the Ewok plushie on my bed for like 5 years of my childhood, but that was the time I met Warwick Davis. Then I sat near him when they premiered The Last Jedi on the ship later that week and got to watch a Star Wars movie near Warwick Davis. And then I saw him at Panda Express in the Orlando airport afterwards, and nobody seemed to recognize acting legend Warwick Davis, and just were like, yeah, sure, get your Panda Express.
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin.
Was that
He's
a flask,
basically my
Mom?
best friend.
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and
Scream collab. There you go.
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Yeah. Wow, this is
thank
upsetting.
you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
I had very few I met a celebrity stories. Really, my only other one is one time I had a bunch of steamed mussels with Kubiak from Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Is like I ate steamed mussels with him. I don't know. Do we remember Kubiak from Parker Lewis Can't Lose? Like Abram Ben Ruby is his name. He was very cool. Great guy to eat steamed mussels with. And Belgian frites. If you ask me, Belgian frites are some of the best frites. What did she leave behind? Where did she put her flask? Did I miss something very obvious? Oh. Saw something in the bushes, eh? The bushes. Where are these alleged bushes? I cannot get you, Flask. Oh, wow, Fit, you met Weird Al. Now that is a good celebrity encounter. Where is it? Where in the bushes is it? Search the bushes until you find it. Okay, I guess I can do it the old-fashioned way. How can I get close enough to some bushes to search them? Oh, wow. Hey, Nick. Good to see you. Another Weird Al meter, huh? Oh, there's the flask. Those aren't bushes. Those are flowers.
This timeline sucks.
Dingleberries.
Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
Alright, so what's next? I feel like we've been playing this game for an hour and a half and have made no progress. Alright, bad boy, you got the booze. Now you just need to get caught. Hey, look at me, I'm a booze hound. Check me out. Oh, I'm a drunky boy.
This was too hard to come by to just throw it away.
No, Marty, use it on yourself. Come on. Or just show it to the cop. Hey, Officer Parker.
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems
that
to
was
be
a very
problem
awesome
here?
sneeze. Don't make fun of it.
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Oh man, Edna.
He played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already?
No. Officer, demerit him severely.
Severe demerits?
And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am.
Drop it into the soul cycling bin.
Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Man, we're racking up the demerits. Break some rules. You can try making friends with the stray dog. I'm not your dad. Do whatever you want. Can't run that way. Where was Annie? We saw him earlier in the park, but I feel like I've been to the park. Oh no, G-Funk, that is terrifying. Oh my goodness. When I sneeze, it brings some real, like, onomatopoeia. I think people think I'm faking it, but my body naturally just makes, like...
You've mentioned that dogs are long gone from Hill Valley, but I can't imagine they caught every stray.
I can't help but make, like, a Looney Tunes style achoo when I do it. That's the most terrifying thing I've ever heard, G-Funk. It's like every nightmare. So where is Einstein? I'm in hint mode now, baby. There's only one town vending. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Okay. Welcome to Soupmo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Oh, he's making time with Marty's lady.
Is that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't
Oh my
the chick
goodness,
no more,
G-Funk.
Yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off. You got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
What falls under the more category?
We got neat loaf. It's made with textured wheat protein.
Meatloaf.
No thanks. Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
Why are the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample trays, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground,
Brown
have
Noser's
they?
a pretty good line,
Jeez,
right?
McFly, relax. They're fresh, mostly.
Man, that is a sweet mullet.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
See ya.
Smell you later.
Smell you later.
Even screwed up Nutso Hill Valley doesn't deserve that smell.
Okay, do I have a hot dog sample? Wonder where I need to... Oh, here we go. Uh-oh, it's a COVID dog.
Go get him, McFly!
Blah. Uh-oh. Things are happening. Yoink.
He's got to be hiding in here somewhere. I bet you're under here. Not a sign of him.
Oh, please tell me I don't have to do this again.
McFly? My spray can?
Oh.
Huh.
Dork.
Wow. "15 months ago." So glad you're fine, though, G-Funk. That really is terrifying. Baby fist.
Where could he be hiding?
Where could he be hiding? Too clever for that. Oh. Oh. That's actually a really good puzzle that I should have tried to figure out on my own in hindsight. Otherwise, we've got a three-card Annie situation.
Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
This is actually a really good puzzle.
Not a sign of him.
I like this. This is clever.
McFly? My spray can?
Oh.
Dork.
Get wrecked, Marty. I like how Marty looks like he has low-grade indigestion all the way through this episode. He has the look of someone who's carrying the One Ring. Baby fist.
It would look better blue.
Yeah, I really dig the Martin bit too. It's pretty good, right? Okay.
Where could he be hiding?
Yeah, to get the dog's paw prints so he can figure out which one he's hiding behind. I like this. I think this is a decent puzzle.
Come on out, Einstein. I'm your pal. In another timeline.
Whoosh bags. Leech in the whoosh bags. Haha, dumb dog. You fell for my trap. What a dingus.
Now we're in business.
Yeah.
I outsmarted you, didn't I?
Now chloroform him. Chloroform
Don't
him.
be like that, Einie. Einstein, is that your name in this timeline too? Guess not.
Straight into a pond, yes.
Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you. Attaboy. Now hold still. See, I'm not such a bad guy, right? Whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. I wish they were all this easy.
Oh.
Huh? What is it, boy? Einstein, wait! No!
Rabies! Rabies! Help!
Back! Down! Sit! Play dead!
Officer Parker, subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen.
This episode is so much better than the ones that came before.
Wait, I know that creature. Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357K.
Arca, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll
At
return
once.
this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beast. Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay
Romping
out of
through
trouble,
time.
Unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
I bet Einstein does not like traveling through time. Try hooking back up with Jennifer and making a scene. Master Einstein, kill. Maybe I can ply her with alcohol as well. That seems to be how Marty solves a lot of his problems. Spray. Oh, here we go. This will do the trick.
That's no way to treat such a fine guitar. Check this out.
What? You swiped your big brother's guitar? Is that supposed to impress me?
It's not my brother's, it's mine.
Yeah, sure. And you'd play it for me, only you don't have an amp.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pathetic.
Oh my gosh. Marty's just striking a guitar pose, thinking that's going to impress a girl. That's really good.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
Petty crimes and a length of pipe. Let's see, what do we have? Lots of demerits. Photo that she used to appear in. Let's see. Oh wow. So we're gonna have a battle of the bands.
Yeah?
Leech is a wastoid. Come
A
on,
wastoid.
Jen. It's you and me.
Dream on, McFly. We might have had a thing for about 10 minutes, but you're not even in the same league as Leech.
Wow.
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech.
Wastoid.
There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
Yeah, does wastoid, was that actually a word that was in use or just something that appeared in the Breakfast Club?
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Oh?
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. I'm not sure if that was intended as innuendo, but...
Innuendo!
We'll hit the button anyway.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5.
Innuendo!
But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech.
Innuendo!
You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
That's weird, actually.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you. I told him, there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, this is stupid. I'll make him kick Jennifer, that's my plan. That didn't work.
cut my cord, you asshole! Somebody should have cut it a long time ago, McFly. The winner and undefeated champion of Hill Valley.
Claim your prize, champ.
Oh man, they're going to kiss more. Oh, he grabbed her butt.
Well, back to work. See you, loser. I can't believe you'd let him get away with that. He totally broke the rules.
There are no rules in rock and roll, Martin. That's why a guy like you shouldn't compete.
Okay, what was I supposed to do there, gang? Did anyone see a good pattern I needed to replicate?
Yeah?
I want to... It's nothing...
Do you?
Want to...
Maybe.
Okay.
What you... Try not to leave any...
Actually, sounded like there was some fun dialogue in there, but... Wonder what I'm doing. The duck walking is so good. Uh-oh. Mute that bad boy. They actually played resist in their hands. Now that's a really great question.
Huh? Martin McFly. That was totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it.
I like it.
Some guys don't.
I like it.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Man, we're getting kisses.
I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh.
Soup kitchen makeout.
Ooh.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Hot.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number...
Jennifer!
69!
476D!
Open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that.
That is a gross word to say in that context.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
You give him the D, that's right. Alright.
McFly!
Uh-oh. Was that a self-driving electric
Jennifer.
car?
Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plus was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Geez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today. A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's Marty.
Well, Marty, what's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
I think you're about to find out.
You, citizen.
Uh-oh.
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Detention?
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24 hours.
Cool. Is it? Young Mr. McFly is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character. Cool.
I mean, historically, yes.
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble?
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately. Officers, away with him.
Straight to Brown Town.
It's about time.
That's a time travel
I always
pod.
knew your goody two-shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
Ooh. What do you think's going on up there? Ooh, this is cool looking.
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge to Portland Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... what happened to you?
A time traveler. Oh, this is great. Yeah, this episode's very good. This is good stuff. That is actually Christopher Lloyd. He did reprise his role for this. And really brings the thunder on it. I feel like he is right back in his groove. Of course, his voice acting in the King's Quest reboot was fantastic too. His old Graham was really just absolutely terrific.
Jesus Christ, Doc, what happened to you?
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
Okay.
Whatever. Let's get through this nonsense so I can set you straight.
You'll set me straight? Explain.
This, what you've turned into, it's all wrong. You're supposed to be a scientist, an inventor. You created the flux capacitor, and we went on all these crazy adventures in time, and your hair, you don't look good, Doc.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes.
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes.
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes. No, wait.
Tell me, Martin, is your mother on the sauce again?
Forget my mother. She's not the issue here.
Don't ever forget your mother, Martin. Your parents are your superiors, and respect for one's superiors is absolutely essential to the Hill Valley Order. I'm surprised your father hasn't set you straight on this point. He's shown himself to be a very obedient and cooperative citizen.
Not where I come from. When I left here, both my parents were happy and well-adjusted.
Let's tell him as much as you can about your time travel situation.
That's where your time machine comes in.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Yeah, I mean, he's good. I feel like if you didn't nail the Marty voice, this whole endeavor comes falling apart at the seams, and they got the right person. It's good stuff.
Why?
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown.
Well,
you gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
I mean, yes.
No, I mean, yes. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad.
It benefited me at one point, but now I'm not happy when it's working in a way that doesn't benefit me. How hard is that to understand? Now I'm concerned about time travel and its effects. Hey! Oh my goodness! Great timing. Welcome in, Raiders. Hey, Unsecret Crush. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give a shout out here to Unsecret Crush. Hope you're having a terrific evening. Shout out to Unsecret Crush. Everyone be sure to... looks like my bot isn't going to work. Let's try the official Twitch shout out instead. My bot has gone on strike. There we go. Everyone be sure to go check in on Unsecret Crush. Drop a follow over there. Hey, 6-7. Got the collector's edition. That's the one that has Tom Wilson, the voice of Biff Tannen, actually performing his lines rather than the sound alike they had in the original. But welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Jess, Decaf Jedi.
Playing the top hits of yesterday and today. It's Decaf Jedi.
That's me. That's the guy I was just talking about. But so glad you could drop in. Good to see you, Silver Streak, as always. Howdy there, 6-7. Good to see you, Robot Spacer. What were you streaming tonight on Secret Crush? Was it a good stream? By the way, if you're new here, if you've never dropped in before, I'm Jess. I like to stream retro games, mostly retro point-and-click adventure games like this one we're playing tonight. Retro if you consider 2010 retro, but I feel like the spirit of this game is retro enough that we can count it. But yeah, hope you had a good stream. Glad to have you all here. Thanks for sharing your community with me. New Genshin update. I know nothing about Genshin Impact. I don't even know that's how it's pronounced. I know that a lot of people who I like watching on Twitch have been streaming it lately. I need to drop in and learn something about this clearly very popular game that I'm completely out of the loop on. I love a game they just keep making more of. That's the best kind of game.
It was only thanks...
Oh, by the way, if you've never played this game before, spoilers, we're like in episode 3 out of 5. But we are in a dystopian future where Doc Brown is running the town of Hill Valley, like a surveillance state. So this is an alternate universe, possibly evil Doc Brown. So don't be afraid if this is the Doc Brown you know and love. But he is voiced by Christopher Lloyd, the Doc Brown voice actor you do know and love. So there you go.
Your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time and somehow your timeline got messed up and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Sonny Crockett.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
Beans. Hey, thank you so much, Robot Spacer. I appreciate the support. 13 months. That is incredible. Thank you so much. And yeah, voice of Old King Graham here. Boy, what a great voice performance that was.
believe me, I wish I had fabricated it.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
God, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking.
This is such an evil bad guy scenario, right? Like, a person who is your closest friend and mentor, now you're facing down the alternate reality version of him. And he is just so calmly diagnosing what seems to be your delusions of time travel while sitting in an awesome clock tower HQ. This is good stuff.
Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
Vince says I'm Brown to help you.
I can't tell if it's a guy celebrating a touchdown or chained up in a gulag. Glass half full, Marty. Half full.
Absolutely, Chris Lache. Good to see you. This is a very good HQ.
Take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me. But you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Christopher Lloyd seems a little sleepy here.
Illusion. Keep talking.
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. A memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical. Not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife was all the scientific news I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure.
Let's see here. What else can we inspect?
Something about that clock looks familiar. So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
That's absolutely terrifying.
Go on. Proceed.
So now I'm assuming that Doc Brown is a figurehead for Edna?
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Stop trying to confuse me!
Yeah, I mean, this is a great point, Eloquent Doc. We're going to break up this man's happy marriage to his wife, Edna, just because he created a little dystopia in two cities, Hill Valley and its sister city, Singapore. And all of a sudden, we're just like, we're going to erase all that. I'm going to kill all the people in this timeline to restore all the people in the timeline I created when I changed the past in 1955 so my parents could be upper middle class. So yeah, that's the goal, is to get back to our comfortable upper middle class lifestyle. This is all a story about just sort of class insecurity.
My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look up.
You know better, right, Emmett?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931, the day I single-handedly captured Kid Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not incidentally the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
Understands his density.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
Yes. What do you see, Marty?
Me? I think it is.
What?
It's me and you, the other you.
Big game free scare. I don't know if this thing auto saves.
And you? But how? Sonny?
Sonny Crockett, baby.
It's impossible.
No, it's science.
Well,
your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got 2 great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Jules and Vern, right?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
The luckiest guy in the WWE universe.
You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly.
Mayor Goldie Wilson is on it.
And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they were afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor.
I'm starting to think this Doc Brown isn't such a great guy.
Worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
Man, that painting.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman.
Future boy.
And I determine that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
Fair.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
Is there really more game?
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up.
Yes, get a gun. Shoot him.
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like a possible clue.
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
That's canonical.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Huge plot point in
Of
Back to
what?
the Future, too.
Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Raw footage. He's been taping the WWE universe.
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just
empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Who wouldn't want Doc to get the straight dope on Hill Valley? Edna!
Are you saying I was mugged by the man?
I'm a real sneasel weasel.
Not exactly, no.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up. I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's got to be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
Oh, no problem. I've got a time machine.
But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is...
Yeah, you know, Goose, I did say the phrase sneasel weasel, and it didn't occur to me until after you pointed out. It's possible that's a phrase that I made up with my daughter to refer to someone who sneezes multiple times in a row, and I forgot in the intervening, 8 or 9 years that that's not a phrase that other human beings necessarily use. So yeah, if you do more than one sneeze in a short period of time, you are, in fact, a sneasel weasel. That's how it is. Sorry to report, I was a sneasel weasel just now.
It's the principle of it. You know, if we let the thief get away with his crime, it sets a bad example for other thieves.
You said you needed the tapes.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well,
I've seen your browsing history.
Prove it.
Oh, lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy. Now we gotta prove things. Here, look, this is you when you were cool.
I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad.
You don't think your dad would be interested in a picture of your dad? Really?
They don't need it.
I'm sleepy, I need hints. Oh, my delinquent behavior? Oh, no.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but
it was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen
with
to
the
me.
bat,
I mean, really listen.
Jog his memory.
You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good
Give him the old Chicago neck massage. That's what they call hitting somebody over the head with a bat.
intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
I knew he was trouble when he walked in.
Think of your family.
I am. And I don't want to see my family relocated to Sector X with all the other hopeless cases.
See, Ben, the evil plot is mostly just law and order. And Edna is clearly pulling a lot of the strings, is kind of what we came away with.
Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with...
You are a big show-off. Tell me that dad's name.
Yes. Yes, he did. Where did you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course. Gotta cover all bases. Now help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
You built a surveillance camera? Out of yourself? Oh, this will be a fun one. Dink. Dunk. Dink. 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 Oh.
Hello? Let me get this straight. You captured this whole...
Of course! Surveillance is what I do!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed. Try flipping the switches.
I mean, I think I found it. Isn't that probably it?
Hello?
Ah, VCR. Here we go. Got it. I solved this puzzle.
There. That looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Oh, it's Biff!
Ah,
but it
Beans,
can't
it's
be
Biff.
him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh?
That's very good.
I can't understand it. That's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
Yes. Zoom and enhance, please.
Watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore? X11.
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked and
It's always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no. You have to go and beat me to the punch.
Pull yourself together.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
I feel like you could have just asked Biff to beat people up for you and paid him a little bit of money and saved a lot of effort. Like, Biff would absolutely be a goon for hire. He would be very happy about that. Oh, wow. Look at Marty.
Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we could work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's. What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Oh, he's not going to remember
Secret videotape?
He doesn't know anything, Marty. Come on.
The one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws?
You lost me, Martin. But that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the recycling bin.
Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
Oh my God.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff.
Ralph.
See?
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah. She wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something?
It's activation
for that
code.
new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See? Cool. Hey, I didn't know you could do that.
Okay, we're gonna see my murderous rampage. This will be fun.
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
All right, Martin.
No, I know 6-7. This was discussed. This being retro is a little bit of a stretch, but I really just wanted to play it.
Biff, your watch. Biff? Okay, that's weird.
Oh no. We gave him a ding dang, you know what.
Could you, touch your toes? Do the chicken dance. Yeah, he's hypnotized, all right.
Have you ever seen a chicken, Biff?
Where's my dad's tape?
Oh,
recycling bin?
Where we were told earlier it was already.
Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere. Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Snap his neck, Biff.
What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there. Hey!
Cops are famously tolerant of being shoved around. This checks out.
Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the decycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
Oh,
That
no.
information is above my
The
pay
incinerator.
grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
I mean, did I just jump in the bin?
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Gosh, ma'am. Did I do something wrong?
Did I do something, mister?
Did I do that?
Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the recycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord,
Classic catchphrase.
I thought your father was dim.
No, really. I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch. Then, blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Oh no. Oh no.
Stop!
Good move, Marty.
Stop!
Look at that girly magazine. Zombie noogie.
Come on, Biff. Snap out of it.
Irk.
Biff, aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans? Huh?
Tannen, focus.
What? Right.
Pinball parts? Biff, look! Girly mags!
Boobies! What's going on?
Howard Tannen, obey your programming.
You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel.
Hey, Struble Arcade, good to see you.
Martin will make a
Welcome
nice
in.
Citizen Plus candidate. Don't you, Mr. Tannen?
Hope you're doing well this evening. You're here just in time for a little Back to the Future. Did this predate your time at Telltale? I'm guessing probably.
Einstein?
Doggy? Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Oh god, now I'm so insecure that my wife has called me namby-pamby
dear
behind my
Mr.
back.
Wilson,
Oh
you
no.
have been a naughty boy.
What do I have in my inventory? Picture of a watch, a bunch of demerits. I should just play a song. Ooh, beer on the ground, you say? Set that beer on the ground.
Look over there! It's beer!
Beer?
Tannen, listen to me.
Thank you, G-Funk.
Babes. Booze.
Right at Minecraft Season 1, gotcha.
What the fuck? Mommy?
Aw, Beans, we killed Biff.
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker.
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.